If you're watching this, something inside you has already awakened. This isn't paranoia, it's spiritual perception expanding. April 2025 is not just another month, it's the moment when everything shifts. Are you ready for what's coming? Feeling restless? Like something big is on the horizon? You're not imagining it, you're tuning into the invisible movements that will change everything. You were chosen to perceive the unseen. Now, the time has come for your mission to unfold. The signs are everywhere. You've sensed it, haven't you? A strange energy in the air. This video will reveal why that feeling is no accident. What if the reality you see isn't the only one that exists? This video will open your eyes to the world behind appearances. The truth is, you're part of a bigger story, one that's been unfolding since before you were born. April 2025 marks the next chapter. Those who carry a mission feel it first. The invisible forces at work are calling you. Are you ready to answer? This is your wake-up call. If you're feeling something shift within, you're already being prepared for what's next. In the unseen realms, the movement has already begun. You can feel it. The question is, will you act when the time comes? If you are watching this video, you may have already noticed that something is different. It's not paranoia. It's not a coincidence. It's spiritual perception expanding. And those who are chosen feel this first. April 2025 is not just any month. It is a turning point. There are movements happening in the invisible that will directly affect the lives of those who carry a mission. If you have been feeling restlessness in recent days, a strange feeling in the air, as if something is about to happen, this video is for you. The eyes of the chosen were not made just to see the physical world. They were made to perceive what is behind appearances, to identify what others do not notice, to discern in silence what is hidden. And in April, this ability will be put to the test. You will notice subtle changes in people close to you. You will begin to see signs in nature, in the behavior of others, and even in your own thoughts. What once went unnoticed will now seem to scream. Not because the world has become louder, but because you are becoming more awake. And this is not easy. Seeing too much requires maturity. It takes courage to deal with what appears. Some ties will break, some truths will hurt, and some choices will feel lonely. But all of this is part of a larger process, the realignment of the chosen with their purpose. This video is not just another random piece of content on the internet. It is a reminder, a call, a preparation. Here you will understand the signs that your eyes, both physical and spiritual, will begin to perceive with more intensity. From now on, if this message makes sense to you, subscribe to the channel. But not on impulse. Subscribe, because here we do not speak to everyone. Here we speak to those who carry awareness, to those who feel, to those who came to see what many still exist. Ignore if you are one of them. Welcome. April awaits you awake. April will not resemble other months for the chosen ones. This period will activate a new type of perception. What once went unnoticed will now start to catch your attention, but not in an obvious way. The changes will come through the details. Colors, shapes, movements. Everything will carry a meaning that only you can feel. You may notice lights appearing in unusual places. It could be a reflection in the mirror that lasts longer than usual. A sparkle in someone's eyes, a shadow that passes quickly but leaves a sense of presence. These experiences are neither illusion nor imagination. They are spiritual responses to something within you that is awakening. This visual sensitivity does not happen by chance. When the spirit is ready to see more, the body begins to react. Your eyes will capture vibrations. They are not just images. They are codes. Each strange sensation, each different vision carries information, and it is important for your next step. Most people will ignore these signs. They will call it coincidence, laugh, or pay no attention. But you are not like most people. The chosen ones do not see as others do. And at this moment, you are being trained to see beyond appearances. Because many things will seem normal, but they will not be. These visions may occur in moments of silence, when you are alone, distracted, or relaxed. Sometimes they will come as sensations. A presence in the environment, a chill for no reason, a sudden urge to leave a place. Pay attention to this. Your body is serving as a bridge between the visible and the invisible. If at any moment you feel fear, breathe. This is not an attack, it is a warning. The energy around you is changing, and with it, your sensitivity also changes. What was once invisible is now revealed. But only if you are willing to observe without running away. April will be intense. Not because something bad will happen, but because you will begin to see the hidden layers of reality. You will notice where there is deceit, where there is manipulation, where there is heavy energy disguised as lightness. Everything will become clearer, but also more uncomfortable. Because the truth can sometimes be troubling. Spiritual codes are not delivered in words. They come through images, symbols, dreams, and sensations. Do not try to rationalize everything. Not everything will be logical, but everything will be useful. This is how the spiritual world communicates with those who have eyes ready to see. You may feel that your vision is more acute. Stronger colors, glimmers that appear out of nowhere. Quick shadows. You may think you are seeing too much, but you are not seeing too much. You are seeing what is necessary. This is how the training of spiritual sight begins. Do not ignore it. April is opening your perception so that you can see what is truly behind things. And what you see could change the course of your life. It will become more difficult to pretend you didn't see. It will become impossible to close your eyes again. Observe, write down, reflect. If something repeats, pay closer attention. The signs do not insist for nothing. They persist because they carry something you need to understand. And when you understand, you move forward. The month of April is here for that. To activate within you the capacity to discern with your eyes what was previously only felt in the heart. April will be a month in which many masks will fall. This doesn't mean that people will change. It means that you will begin to see what has always been there, but hidden. The eyes of the chosen will be sharpened to perceive intentions, manipulations, and disguises that previously went unnoticed. This process may start subtly. Small actions, crossed words, comments that you previously ignored, will gain new weight. You will feel when someone is being false. You will notice when an energy is no longer aligned with your own. And even if you try to ignore it, something inside you will alert. This is no longer for you. It's not about judging anyone. You are not being called to point out mistakes, but to discern what still belongs on your path and what has already completed its cycle. This discernment can be uncomfortable, especially when it involves close people, old friends, family, partners. No one will be exempt from this process. Some will naturally drift away. Others will act strangely, as if revealing something they have always hidden. Do not fight against it. April is a month of revelations. The spiritual energy will be cleansing the environment of the chosen ones, and this includes relationships. What is no longer aligned will be exposed, not out of malice, but out of necessity. It may hurt, it may confuse, but deep down you will feel relief because maintaining connections based on illusion drains your energy. It's like trying to walk with a weight that no longer makes sense to carry. When the truth appears, it may hurt at first, but it heals in the long run. And you have been called to live with truth. This is a month where you need to observe more than react. Notice how people talk to you. See if their gestures match their words. Feel the energy after each encounter. If you feel drained, insecure, or disconnected, this is a sign your field is more sensitive. Trust this reading. April is not bringing breakups by chance. It is organizing your internal and external space so that your mission is not sabotaged. And often the greatest sabotages come disguised as friendship, care, or loyalty. But if there is no truth, there is no growth. The chosen one needs clarity around them. You may also notice that people who once attracted you now cause discomfort. This is a sign of energetic change. You are changing and your field is rejecting what no longer corresponds to the new vibration. Do not fight against this. Honor what was good, but release what has already fulfilled its role. Use this month to observe and understand. Write down what you feel, what you perceive, what has changed in each relationship. You will be surprised at how much you already knew, but did not want to accept. The spiritual eyes will reveal what the emotional self tried to hide for a long time. And you will finally understand the reasons behind so many things. Not all signs will come through words or people. In April, nature will become one of the main forms of communication with the chosen ones. Animals, sky, wind, light, water, everything can carry a message. However, these messages will not come in sentences. They will arrive as sensations, repetitions, and unusual occurrences. The planet is in purification. This is not just physical, it is spiritual. The earth is reacting to the energies that humanity has been emitting. And the chosen ones, being more sensitive, will perceive these changes before others. They will manifest in the environment, in the climate, and in the small details that go unnoticed by those who are still spiritually asleep. You may notice, for example, that certain animals will start appearing more frequently. A bird that lands near you and stares at you. A cat that crosses your path twice in one day. A dog that barks whenever a person approaches. These repetitions are messages. They carry something you need to perceive. These signs are not coincidences. They are part of the universe. Thanks for watching.